I haven't been making very good videos. Not in the last 5,000 tried, and so it's looking like a taper off, except for to reach out for help. Yeah. I'm reluctant to tell my story, my full life like story, like why I need to reach out for help all the time. And well, yeah, I can go general and just say, well, we all need time getting through this time. And it's happening for me. I just need support. I would love to tell some people who, if they end up supporting me, I wouldn't mind telling them my story and also the plan. See, this is the main thing: is I want people in my life that I can talk to about my life and like my what I see as a vision for the future. It's good to have people there to kind of back and forth about. Now, having said that, I kind of halfway believe that that's necessary for me. I kind of think that I just need time alone to meditate and get through what I'm going through, and that's where I'm asking for help financially. It's just financially. Nobody can decide for me what particularly I need to do. It's going to take time. Everybody is kind of like this, and I'm going through a lot of pain. I'm going through a lot of pain, and I would love to express to whoever reaches out to me. See, right now I'm ultra sensitive about dumping our life trash onto people and talking to them about things because I know how much of a drain it really is. And I'm doing my healing. I would love to do my healing. I'm going through something that the main thing that keeps coming up is that I need people in my life to talk to about stuff. I don't have anybody. I don't like how vulnerable I feel here, but this is a short video and it's a reaching out to people that can hear me around the world if they can. Hello, Kim Cass and Nancy and Patsy and Thomas. I'm just not making any more videos. I'm kind of editing too much, and I'm very distraught. I need support. I need to do something about my condition of not having anybody to reflect on. See, again, I'm rolling it over my head again. That no, all I need is time to, because nobody can really inform me about my life. They really can't. Nobody can do that for anybody. They have to feel it out and find out what we need to do, right? That's just me. I mean, I know, it's complicated, whatever. I would love to share with people who I am and stuff, but pretty soon it gets to be like, well, who cares? And what a dangerous thing to do. And so that's why I just need this to turn into a monetary safety net for me. Because I will have money later if I can do this right, if I get good support. If I get enough support. See, I've never had support in my life. When I talk about support, I mean, okay, so my grandmother helped me a lot. True. But no, there's your daddy, right? Your daddy, for a daughter, for a woman, her dad is support. And I realize I have some issues with that, but I've worked through it. It's important to be able to work through it if you have a one-on-one with somebody. But if they don't communicate, then you're in trouble. And so I'm needing to heal from a lot of stuff here myself, and reaching out here to people to hopefully be able to feel supported while I'm making moves. See, if you want to talk personally, I would love to talk to you personally. But see, I'm very self-conscious, and I don't see. There's some people on here that might be taking it personally that I'm not like getting a hold of them and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? Overseas, this and that." See, don't take it personally. What it is I'm kind of shy. I keep to myself anyway. I'm interactive as long as you see. I treat social media differently than, or maybe the same as in 3D. Like you don't just reach out to everybody and be a clown. If it's like apropos, I don't know, babes. You know what I mean? God, at least like that I tried to describe the fucking conundrum of society that has gone awry over the past, what, 25 years or something, that this shit's been going on. I haven't been on social media, but like for 13 years now. And I can tell you my story about that. I would have loved to keep being able to tell stories, but I'm getting really just right on time. People have put pressure on me systematically. I'm surrounded by sharks that are just not helping me, and I'm reaching out for help now. So this is a short video because I want to edit a little bit out of it, but I would love to inform people of what I think I need to do, basically, and as far as the support thing, because it's not forever. I can see a trajectory. I can see that things will let up for me. I mean, gosh, this is the 14th, and I'm going to put this up on. I'm erasing all kinds of videos, and I don't know what I mean. The 17th. I'm going to put this up on the 18th, 19th. I'm going through a lot of pain, and I need support. I just don't have anybody to talk to. And that's why I'm talking here. And I thought about reaching out to Kim Cast, and I think that she's trying to ping me telepathically, but we need to just, I don't know what my problem is, and it's probably just the same as society. See, I'm trying to solve my problems by myself. And I think that that's really the way to go. I mean, when we look at it, it's like, well, what can we help with, about with each other, especially over social media? If you haven't noticed, babes, I'm telling you, this is the truth. I keep getting, if you can imagine how I keep hitting this brick wall about this, but social media, it's really originally made to be a security system, a safety net. And I go further, I say no, of course, economically, because you can get trapped by a fucking manipulator that has money. And if you don't have money, then they're manipulating you. Could it be your government, you think? Making you do stupid crap all across the board, right? See, well, there's a place in India, some state, that they claim to be using no pesticides. Somehow that they just agreed not to do it. See, now I say that somehow they had money to help them, buffer and create a language or whatever. I don't know, but so anyway, just me going through the times of just feeling something. But I would love to share. I don't mind talking personally to people who want to hear my baggage. I'm not all for it. I say I can heal if I'm left alone long enough. I try to make some videos talking about how I see, but it just didn't go up, and I had so many in line, and I'm starting to take them off. And so this has to work for me. The donation thing, it really does. I don't see um, any other way right now. It's terrible that my vibrational frequency isn't up enough for me to uh, perform for you a damn song with a cherry on top and get a donation from somebody who says, "Yeah, I want to see more of that." Right? I would love to, but like I said, I would love to have people in my life that I can talk to that or maybe of a similar situation that you've been through. See, I'm not going to disclose much information anymore Now I'm starting to remove my videos. It's because of the amount of pain that I'm going through. Well, what I think of the change I need to make, um, change I need to make. I swear, babes, the language is here. It does talk about how we're supposed to do it, especially the money language. You know, they call change change. Now that's all we have to fuck with, really. If we're talking about whoever controls society with all the billions of dollars that they do and has everybody doing what they do with it, um, it's just change. See, but that's see really to talk about it really seriously. What does that mean? Change. Well, we're supposed to be maybe like staying buoyant, like being able to like move, you know, instead of feeling like we're trapped and always like having to run, right? And like in the maze too, just know, well, some people got it down pat where they're just gonna go along the ley lines of the maze, and it's like, ugh, fuck, man, can we go on a picnic over there where there's no fences somewhere? Woo! I mean, when can we just be free? You know, there's a lot of people who are deathly afraid of that fucking word. And I swear, I want people in my life right now that can hear me talk about this certain thing. Because, like, okay, so, well, what is it, Shauna? What do you need? Why can't you be free? Well, a lot of people can't be free. Don't you think our financing has to do some of it with it? See, I don't believe that I will get enough support over social media. Not the way I am now, like this, not doing any music or nothing, and what am I? You know, really, I have a terrible self-worth right now issue and all that stuff, and well, I can fake it, right? It takes practice. I don't know. I've just see, God, I hate this fucking video because it's not really that bad. I'm actually just in a point blank place, and I'm trying to protect myself, and I wish I could get it protection. Because I'm trying to break a cycle that is vicious, and I don't want to go back to any of that, anything that has been happening to me for 4 years. See, it's none of anybody's business here, but whoever does donate to me, I'll tell you my story if you want. It's the least I can do, but I just think it's just a fucking snotty, miserable thing. I don't know why, but it's because of how that it's not me. I don't want to bug people about my life and beg for money. I'm going through a change right now. I'm change. See, oh God, I'll try to make a better video, but I'm gonna post this stupid thing, and you'll see. I'll make a better video. See, it's been coming to me that I need to stay on the regimen of making videos at 3 in the morning and 4 because I've been getting the most profound like insights in the way to say it. You know, because I'm not an isolated incident. The way that I'm trying to protect myself, I need somebody to talk to. I want to make a change. Um, so right. So in case humanity is feeling it, there. What are we gonna do? You know, I'm trying to be heard, and I can't believe it. I just can't believe what I'm going through. But I'm making. See, I want everybody to know that I'm making the right moves for me to stay in my energy and my power and my concentration to be able to do the right thing for me, to make what I have work the best for me. Right? Aside from everybody else's karma, I don't have their karma, and they don't have mine. Right? And so I need support, though. I feel like I need support for whatever it is that I need to do next. See, my I feel that it'll be only about a year and a half that I'll finally be able to change and to get on top of all of the burden that I feel now that's happening. And I honestly think it has to do with just to change my vibrational frequency. I feel like that I'm up against it. I don't have anybody to talk to. I want this change for me to be mainly that I have people in my life that I'm working with or for, or at least as far as, well, in general, of course, that's life, but what I'm talking about is right now, to be heard, because I'm going through a transition time and I'm trying to just keep my mission on the mission of protecting myself away from that which I feel is undermining me. I don't want to talk about anything right now publicly, but if you choose to support me and you think you can handle somebody else's baggage, me talking to you about what is it that you're stumbling over, Shauna? What is it? You know, why can't you make a video now of your suffice and joy and liking? Well, communications is big. I need to talk with people more about, because I need to change, and I don't want. I see. I know I can do it alone. See, I keep going back and forth, and it's guaranteed that I have to. Everybody knows that, right? They're just saying do it alone or whatever the fuck message they're telling them. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit unrealistic though. No, you know you need a friend that is there going. So how are you doing? What are you doing with that? You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I need. Because I'm a leader and because I'm intense and I'm an Aries rising, whatever I say, with all of that, people do not want to fuck with me, right? They don't want to come face to face. They don't even know that I need help or am needing anything at all, right? And it's like, no, actually, no, no. See, there's a part of the organism, which is the Aries, that actually needs to just drop it and accept help. They have actually been doing a lot of work. Yeah, that's the story about, especially the last 2.5 years, I guess, based in the retrograde planet Mars. But no, we're looking at the Neptunian reset Aries, that now it's kind of like waking up and saying, oh, what just went on, you know, or something. But yeah, it's kind of a speeded up version with, for a lot of people, when Neptune is in Pisces there, see, with it once square, Jupiter conjuncted it, like within the last 4 years, that's what happened. This major, like, wake up call for all of humanity, going through looking at the Piscean age, which is the religious control clamping system that uses all kinds of different modes of mind control and shit. And so we're pulling out of that now, kind of like, you know, it's a big kind of like, because, yeah, no, we're seeing something, and it's like, well, can we get support? Hello? I think, you know, and then what happens is that Neptune goes into Aries for about 2 degrees, I think, or maybe even 3, but then it goes back, and by October this year, goes into Pisces again and gives us one last glimpse of all of that deception that's going on. It's not going to be a pretty scene. I don't think. See, people are going to be more and more distraught about what? Well, they're just going to see more. That they can't, like, wear that mask anymore. You know, it's a lot more than what I'm saying about the. I mean, when we talk about mask, people think about the C-19 thing and how people are trying to not get sick with that. But I don't know. You can tie it in somehow, but no, it's about the people that are in position of power, who are definitely shady, right? And it boils down to what's happening, that you're not an isolated incident. You're most likely being attacked by a fucking person who is using money to control you. And there's where this can be a safety net. See, if it was a social system where somehow, now I talk about it, you know, if you have your gang size down on here and you start indicating that you're a human being, and you know, it's about communications, and I'm pretty sure it can happen for us. It definitely can. We just have to start a trend. And but what if we're distracted, man? See, this is the distraction system is very, very real. And so anyway, I thank you for your donation to my particular box. I guess I gotta change my Yeah, I have to go into my description box or what I talk about me or whatever I'm all about here on my channel and change the address for my PayPal and my Cash App is because it's a dollar sign in front of the lettering. It's not an about sign. So I'll change that now and thank you for testing it. Test it, see if you can make it. I am definitely making moves that it's hard to do it without support. It's not forever that I'll be asking for this. Time is going and I can feel things moving and I know that I'll have to deal with some things on my own. I know that for sure. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I know that that's part of the structuring that I got to do for myself, of course. But no, I still believe I'll be talking to people. There's no way I'm going to be remaining isolated. I don't have to. I need fucking friends, and so that I can talk to them. Man, I wish this could work for me. You know what I mean? Financially, because I don't have anything, I will later on. Let's just say that, and I don't want to sound like a narcissist that says, "Yeah, the future promises," and right. But I don't know. Then there's that thing that's on there that says, "In God we trust." It's like, well, how do we do this, man? Well, you have to be willing to change, and that's what I am. I'm pretty sure I have to do it on my own, though. I have to do it, whatever it is. I need support. I need to be able to restore myself with that support. If it's a limited time, so be it. I think that it is, but see, by then I know that I will. When Saturn goes into Aries, I will probably have a job by then. I just need a small job. Okay, so I hope I can give you more humor and put up some other videos, but yeah, um, man, it's looking like we're all doomed though, right? uh, Let this not happen for people that when we get to up to 50 years old, see, I made this video, and for the life of me, I can't find the content, and I guess I just gotta slow down, but see, I'm getting hit bad by the enemy. See, we're right in the middle of just, okay, we have to stop this. I have to cut this patterning away from my life. I can't have this influence, not a bit at all anymore. You know how that is that when you try to go non-contact. Yeah, you only wish that their support was real. It takes too much out of you. God, minute 23, I'm talking about it now. Hi, Kim Cast, haven't heard from you in a while. And everybody's life is unique. You can't expect them to be the same monkey from one monkey to the next. They are different. They might be an ostrich, or they might be a fucking spider, or they might be right, their personality. And for me, I can hear my guides, and I know, I see, and I have, and I can work. See, I'm willing, but I need support. And like I said, I want people in my life that I can talk to, that when I start to say something, they have something for me to work with as a presence even that helps me, if anything, just like, a reflection. Man, I am fucking lacking that. But see, it doesn't mean that I don't hold myself, because I do. I hold myself. It's because I hold myself pretty darn good. But I need support now. Man, see, I've been on social media. God, I hate this video. For 13 years, and it trips me out. I might have said this before, but I'll say it again. What I mean, what's the better word for tripping me out? It baffles me. It's just, you notice how, I mean, did you notice that now I need help? And I've been taking care of myself now, but now I need help. You know what I mean? It just changed over to where I started crying and God, I hate this fucking video because I don't ever want to be there here. I'm beginning to fucking the torture is working and I need people in my life so that I can tell them deeply what I mean by torture, but I understand that you probably don't want to hear that from anybody. Like, what do you mean torture? Well, relationship, situationship. That's what it is. And feeling like you're trapped and being pressurized and then you can't really talk to anybody, right? Babes, that should not be happening to anybody. Please respect what I'm doing. You know what? Because my brother succumbed to something, and I think it's 100% because he didn't know how to really open up and just start talking on this thing. But no, it's like, okay, so I don't know. I never noticed if he was talking on about it openly on social media. He was coming to me about something, and by that time I was fucking laid down. Fucking, I was already begging for help about something. So, pardon me while my body starts to ache. I've been battling a lot of pain. I don't like, see, you don't want to let the enemy know any of this. I want the enemy to know that we heal really quick. When we start just feeling secure and stabilize ourselves, especially financially, with each other. We know that we have each other. We communicate. We hear each other, and we get something had said, a story, something. Nobody's story is the same. I'm, God, I hope I can put these video. I find this video up that I try to say a very profound thing about the process that we're going through. God, okay, so have a nice day, you guys. Has to do with our age and everything, and how that the system doesn't even consider it. And the Chiron return too, when you start turning 50 and you start feeling a certain way, like you feel mainly like you just want to live, but there's all these issues you have to straighten out, and somebody is going to complicate it. I don't know. Comment section down below, but we need support from the right places. We need mainly to feel stable and move at the pace that we need to move in order to make these profound changes. And there's a window coming up right now. It's here, and that's why I'm daring put this fucking video up. And if you do send a good donation, I'll be happy to fucking tell you. Again, I'm laughing because it's like, why would you want to hear somebody's story? Like, usually, oh God, I'm sorry, but usually, therapists get paid a lot of money to hear people's junk and to roll their eyes and say, well, get over it. See, I'm looking for unconditional love from many people, and I can't raise my vibrational frequency up unless I feel a little bit supported. I have some things that are worrying on me, and I think it's paramount that I reach out for help now from people. I need to have people around me. I need to find support that way. Financially, I need to have a little bit of a pension. Um, it's just a matter of time. See, I would love to tell you. It's so that you want, basically, you think that money is here, and it is, kind of like this, what I'm trying to do. That's what it should be socially, is a safety net. It protects you from the things that might be trying to make you sick or take you down or something. Just know I have my own stuff, you know what I mean? And they can't use that against you if you have that need.